alarm goes off and I'm already awake. Another opportunity to raise the stakes. Every goal I've got requires sacrifice, so I pay the cost instead of rolling dice. I've been through pressure, I've been through pain, turn losses into lessons and struggling to gain. The road isn't easy, but that's alright, because diamonds are made under pressure and fight. No one can build my future except me. That's the mindset that set me free. So I show up daily and do the work, long after motivation quits first. The mountain is high, but so is my will. One step forward and I'm climbing still. Never outworked, never outdone. The mission continues till the victory's won. Never outworked, stand up tall. Every setback answered by giving my all. Never outworked, no retreat, built through discipline and relentless belief. Never outworked, hear me say, the strongest version of me is built today. Today. The mirror reflects all the effort invested, the moments I stayed when others rested. Every mile traveled and every rep won moved me closer to becoming someone. I've learned success rewards consistency, not talent alone or intensity. It's showing up daily through every storm. That's how champions are truly formed. When fatigue arrives, I stay locked in, because every hard battle can be won within. Never outworked, never outdone. The mission continues till the victory's won. Never outworked, stand up tall. Every setback answered by giving my all. Never outworked, no retreat, built through discipline and relentless belief. Never outworked, hear me say, the strongest version of me is built today. Today. I don't compete with the crowd outside, I compete with the person I left behind. Every day improving, every day earn another lesson learned, another page turn. One more mile, one more set, the mission's alive. Every challenge conquered expands the game. Never outworked, still rising, still rising. These old boots been through more hell than most people know. If these boots could talk, they'd tell you where I've been. Every dirt road, every ball fight, every loss, every win. They tell you about the nights I slept with nowhere left to go, when the cold December mornings when my heart was broken, froze. People love to judge a man from the outside looking in, see the scars, hear the rumors, never ask where they've been. They think they know my story from the way I wear my pain, but they never felt the thunder, they just watched the rain. I gave my family everything that I could spare, my money, time, and loyalty when nobody else was there. But when the tables turned and I was drowning in despair, the silence in that room told me how much they really care. Some lessons leave a mark, some wounds don't disappear. You learn who's really with you when the darkness gets near. If these boots could talk, they'd tell 1,000 truths about the roads that broke my heart and the ones that pulled me through. If these boots could talk, they'd tell you who I am. Not the rumors, not the lies, just a beaten, stubborn father wore a hard face every day of his life. Never showed emotion, never let us see him cry. Spent years trying to earn something he couldn't give. Still carrying that burden every day I live. Me and my brother used to sit beside the creek, talking about forever like forever wasn't weak. Now forever feels shorter every passing year, and I'd trade anything just to have him here. This town said out of mouth and nothing, just another lost soul, another blue-collar dreamer with impossible goals. But every door they slammed became another reason why I refuse to stay down and I refuse to die. If these boots could talk, they'd tell 1,000 truths about the roads that broke my heart and the ones that pulled me through. If these boots could talk, they'd tell you who I am. Not the rumors, not the lies, just a beaten, stubborn man. Mama still calls me to make sure I'm alright. Father, I finally stopped chasing your approval. Brother, I still say your number, even though I know you won't answer tonight. If these boots could talk, they'd tell you I survived every heartbreak, every loss, every time I barely got by. If these boots could talk, they'd tell you not to quit, 'cause every scar you're carrying proves you made it through some shit. Let them judge, let them talk, let them say what they want. They don't know the miles, they don't know the tears, they don't know the man. Walking in these boots, yeah. Walking in these boots. Blood made us rated, but it didn't make us loyal. Yeah, I learned real young that blood don't mean a thing. Some people wear your last name and still break everything. Sat at the same table, shared the same damn roof, but the ones I trusted most gave me the hardest truth. I was carrying everybody while my own world fell apart, giving pieces of my soul, giving pieces of my heart. Every time they needed help, I was showing up first, but when I hit rock bottom, they just watched it get worse. Now they wonder why I'm distant, why I never call, why I built these walls so high and don't trust it all. You can only believe in people so many damn times before the love turns cold and leaves scars behind. I kept believing they'd change, kept believing they cared, but every road led nowhere, and nobody was there. Blood don't mean family, family don't mean home. Sometimes the ones who raise you still leave you all alone. Blood don't mean loyalty, blood don't mean love. Sometimes your own last name can hurt you more than enough. My father was a hard man, raised by harder hands. Never knew how to tell me he believed I had a chance. So I spent my whole life chasing something I couldn't find, looking for approval that was never really mine. My brother was my best friend, my partner in crime, running through the cornfields trying to outrun time. Now the years keep passing and the memories remain. Sometimes I hear his laugh when it starts to rain. This town used to laugh every time I had a dream. Said boys like me never become anything. Now I'm still here standing while the doubters disappear. Built a life from the wreckage and the fear. Blood don't mean family, family don't mean home. Sometimes the ones who raise you still leave you all alone. Blood don't mean loyalty, blood don't mean love. Sometimes your own last name can hurt you more than enough. Mama, I know you tried. Father, I know you fought your own battle. Brother, I Trade every mile I've walked just to hear your voice tonight. And if heaven's listening, tell them I still miss them. Blood don't mean family, but pain taught me the truth. You can lose the people closest and still blood made us related, but it didn't make us loyal. I learned real young that blood don't mean a thing. Some people wear your last name and still break everything. Sat at the same table, shared the same damn roof, but the ones I trusted most gave me the hardest truth. I was carrying everybody while my own world fell apart, giving pieces of my soul, giving pieces of my heart. Every time they needed help, I was showing up first, but when I hit rock bottom, they just watched it get worse. Now they wonder why I'm distant, why I never call, why I built these walls so high and don't trust it all. You can only bleed for people so many damn times before the love turns cold and leaves scars behind. I kept believing they'd change, kept believing they'd care, but every road led nowhere, and nobody was there. Blood don't mean family, family don't mean home. Sometimes the ones who raised you still leave you all alone. Blood don't mean loyalty, blood don't mean love. Sometimes your own last name can hurt you more. My father was a hard man, raised by harder hands. Never knew how to tell me he believed I had a chance. So I spent my whole life chasing something I couldn't find, looking for approval that was never really mine. My brother was my best friend, my partner in crime, running through the cornfields trying to outrun time. Now the years keep passing and the memories remain. Sometimes I hear his laugh when it starts to rain. This town used to laugh every time I had a dream. Said boys like me never become anything. Now I'm still here standing while the doubters disappear. Built a life from the wreckage and the fear. Blood don't mean family, family don't mean home. Sometimes the ones who raised you still leave you all alone. Blood don't mean loyalty, blood don't mean love. Sometimes your own last name can hurt you more than enough. My father was a hard man, raised by harder hands. Never knew how to tell me he believed I had a chance. So I spent my whole life chasing something I couldn't find, looking for approval that was never really mine. My brother was my best friend, my partner in crime, running through the cornfields trying to outrun time. Now the years keep passing and the memories remain. Sometimes I hear his laugh when it starts to rain. This town used to laugh every time I had a dream. Said boys like me never become anything. Now I'm still here standing while the doubters disappear. Built a life from the wreckage and the fear. Blood don't mean family, the pain taught me the truth. You can lose the people closest and still make it through. Blood don't mean loyalty, but I finally understand. Strongest kind of family is the one you choose to stand with. They tried to bury me, they tried to bury me, they tried to tell me who I'd be, but I'm still standing here, still breathing here, still stronger than they'll ever see. Yeah. Blood don't mean family, not to me. Stronger through the pain. I spent my whole life being strong in the room, holding everybody up while I was heading for doom. every call in the middle of the night to shoulder fast. Never thinking someday I'd be the one that left in the past. I gave my time, gave my money, gave my heart away, believing loyalty was something I'd come back one day. But when the darkness found me and I fell to my knees, the ones I needed most disappeared with the breeze. Now everybody's got excuses, everybody's got reasons, but abandonment still hurts through all the seasons. And those scars don't heal just because time moves on. Sometimes the deepest wounds are the quiet ones. I kept waiting by the door for someone to come through, but the silence told me everything I needed to know about you. The ones I needed most were the first to let me go, the first to walk away when I needed them the most. The ones I needed most left me standing in the cold. Now I'm learning how to heal with a heart that's growing old. Father taught me strength, but never showed me grace. So I learned to hide my pain behind a weather-beaten face. Spent years trying to make him proud of who I become, but some battles never end, no matter how far you run. My brother wouldn't understood every word in the song. He always knew when something deep inside was wrong. Now I drive these back roads, talking to the night sky, still wishing I could hear one more reply. In this town, Lord, this town never missed a chance to tell me I was foolish for believing in a chance. But every roadblock, every laugh, every slam door only made me fight harder than before. The ones I needed most were the first to let me go, the first to walk away when I needed them the most. The ones I needed most left me standing in the cold. Now I'm learning how to heal with a heart that's growing old. I don't hate them, I just miss the people I thought they were. And maybe that's the hardest part, losing someone before they're even gone, 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 gone. Learn to be whole. They misunderstood me, they abandoned me, they left me in the rain. But the ones I needed most made me stronger through the pain. Yeah, stronger through the pain. It's too late to say sorry. I spent years waiting on the phone that never rang, holding on to hope while carrying the blame. Everybody disappeared when the road got rough, then acted surprised when I finally had enough. I was breaking my back just to keep us afloat, drowning in the river while he stayed in the boat. Every sacrifice I made got forgotten with time. Now they're rewriting history like I was the crime. They judged me from a distance, never asked what was wrong. Just another small town rumor they could pass along. They built me into a villain so they could sleep at night. But the truth looks different when you're living the fight. Now the silence sounds louder than all the words they said, and the people I needed most only show up in my head. It's too late to say sorry, too late to make it right. I carried all that pain along through every lonely night. It's too late to say sorry, too late to change the past. Some bridges burn forever, some scars were made to last. My father had 1,000 chances to understand, but pride built walls higher than neither of us planned. Now I stare at old photographs gathering dust, wondering why love always felt so hard for us. My brother used to tell me we'd make it out somehow, just two kids chasing freedom with the world ahead of us. Now I trade every dollar and every song I made for one more night talking underneath the summer haze. And the family I defended when nobody else would, turn their backs the second things stopped looking good. Guess loyalty means different things depending on the day, and some people only love you when you're easy to save. It's too late to say sorry, too late to make it right. I carried all that pain along through every lonely night. It's too late to say sorry, too late to change the past. Some bridges burn forever, some scars were made to last. I don't need revenge, I don't need excuses, I just wish things were different. Father, I wish we talked more. Brother, I wish you stayed longer. And sometimes that's the hardest truth of all. It's too late to say sorry, but I'm finally letting go. Can't keep dragging yesterday down every road I know. It's too late to say sorry, but I won't live in regret. The pain may still be with me, but it ain't who I am yet. They misunderstood me, they abandoned me, they counted me out again. But I'm still here, still breathing, still rising through the wind. Yeah, and too late to say sorry, but not too late to live again. Keep moving, keep strong. The higher I go, the harder it gets, but that's where I find my best mindset. Every obstacle placed in front of me becomes another opportunity. I've learned to climb is where strength is made, not at the top where victories are displayed. The struggle itself became my teacher, and every challenge became a feature. No easy road, no easy win. The greatest battles happen within. So I keep moving through every storm. That's how champions are formed. The mountain grows, I grow too. That's what relentless people do. Made for the climb, made for the fight, turning every setback into strength and light. Made for the climb, stand up tall because the strongest hearts outlast it all. Made for the climb, no retreat, built through discipline and relentless belief. Every mile traveled left a mark, every difficult day lit a spark. Now the fire burns stronger than before, and every challenge makes me want it more. I've seen people quit when it got tough, but being average was never enough. I was built to push beyond the line and trust the process over time. When exhaustion calls, I stay locked in, 'cause every battle can be won within. Made for the climb, made for the fight, turning every setback into strength and light. Made for the climb, stand up tall because the strongest hearts limit is far, but I'm on my way. One step stronger every day. The dream survives and so do I, because I was made for the climb. Keep moving, keep strong, stay focused, move along. Let's go. No limits. Yeah. No limits. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I woke up with a purpose and a fire in my chest. Another day to prove that I can be my best. Every challenge that appears is another test to pass. Another chance to move forward and leave behind the past. The road wasn't easy and it never will be. That's exactly why it's building something stronger in me. Every setback taught lessons, every loss brought growth, and every promise I made became part of my oath. No waiting for permission, no waiting for a sign. Success belongs to those who put in the time. So I keep showing up no matter how I feel, because discipline is what makes dreams become real. When the weight gets heavy, I refuse to break. Every challenge I face raises the stakes. No limits inside, no fear in my soul. I keep pushing forward toward a greater goal. No limits inside, stand and fight, turn every setback into strength and light. No limits inside, no retreat, building greatness daily with relentless belief. No limits inside, hear me say, the strongest version of me is built today. It's built today. Yeah, I've seen people quit when the climb got steep, while I stay committed and trusted the leap. Every rep left proof, every mile left scars, showing me exactly who the strongest are. The mirror tells stories that words never can, of the battles I fought and the man that I am. And when tomorrow gets harder, I'll answer once more, because ghost is always waiting behind another door. When exhaustion speaks, I answer with drive, because dreams stay alive when the hunger survives. No limits inside, no fear in my soul. I keep pushing forward toward a greater goal. No limits inside, stand and fight, turn every setback into strength and light. No limits inside, no retreat, building greatness daily with relentless belief. No limits inside, hear me say, strongest version of me is built today. Is built today. No shortcuts taken, no easy way found. Just years of hard work laying brick on the ground. Every scar reminds me why I started this climb, and why greatness is earned one day at a time. One more rep, one more round. Stay focused, hold your ground.
That old house still stands, but nobody lives there anymore. Not the people I knew. Where the walls could hear the fire fights. Mama cried in the kitchen while I stared into the night. Daddy worked like a machine, but his heart was somewhere gone. Spent my whole damn childhood wondering what went wrong. Everybody in this town got a version of my past. They talk like they know everything from a photograph. They never saw the broken kid hiding in the dark, trying to keep his family from falling apart. I carried all the problems like they were mine to bear. Put everyone before me till there was nothing there. Now the same people I blame for act like I don't exist. Guess love turns into shadows when it leaves you like this. I kept the pain inside my chest, tried my best, gave my best, but some wounds never healed, and some goodbyes still feel fresh. This is a house that left me, the ghosts still know my name. Every room holds a memory, every wall still feels the pain. I gave my heart to save it, but I couldn't stop the fall. Now I'm standing in the ashes of the house that lost us all. My brother used to ride shotgun on those county roads, talking about forever while we chased impossible goals. Now years feel like oceans and the silence hits hard. Just another empty chair beneath the backyard stars. Daddy never said much, just a nod and a stare. Spent my whole life reaching for a pride that wasn't there. Every achievement, every mile, every battle I won, still felt like I was losing, trying to be enough. And this town laughed loud when I said I'd leave someday. Said I'd end up broken just like everybody else, but I turned pain into fuel and scars into steel. Now they're watching me survive what they thought would kill. This is the house that left me, the ghosts still know my name. Every room holds a memory, every wall still feels the pain. I gave my heart to save it, but I couldn't stop the fall. Now I'm standing in the ashes of the house that lost us all. I still hear mama praying through the cracks in the floor. I still hear my brother laughing like he's right outside the door. And daddy, if you're listening somewhere tonight, I hope you know I never stopped trying. This is the house that left me, but it never took my soul. Every scar became a lesson, every loss made me whole. I survived the heartbreak, I survived the blame. They buried me beneath the ruins, but I rose above the flames. This is the house that left me, but it couldn't make me fall. I'm still standing here breathing after losing it all. After losing it all. Oh. Everybody in this county got a story they can tell about the mistakes I made in the days I knew hell. They point in my past like it defines who I am, but they never saw the nights I could barely stand. I was fighting battles nobody could see, trying to save a family that was breaking at the seams. Giving everything I had, every dollar, every prayer, till I looked around one day and nobody was there. They called me the problem, called me hard to understand, but they never walked a mile with these calluses on my hands. Never felt the weight of losing people you would die for, and waking up alone and still fighting for more. Every room became a shadow, every shadow followed me, but the truth don't stay buried, and neither will I. They got dirt on my name, but they don't know my pain. They only know the storm, they never felt the rain. They got dirt on my name, but I'm still standing tall. I walked through hell alone and survived it all. My father never said the words I needed growing up. So I spent years chasing goals, trying to feel enough. Every road I took, every mountain I climbed, I was looking for approval I could never find. My brother was my blood, my best friend, my guide. We were two our souls on the same damn ride. Now it's memorized, shotgun everywhere I go. Still talking to him when nobody else knows. This town wrote me off before I had a chance. Said I never rise above my circumstance. Now the same people watching from the sideline stare, wondering how I made it when they left me there. They got dirt on my name, but they don't know my pain. They only know the storm. They never felt the rain. They got dirt on my name, but I'm still standing tall. I walk through hell alone and survived it all. Family can cut deeper than the night. Sometimes the people closest leave the deepest scars. Father, I hope you know I tried. Brother, I wish you were still here. Some nights, that's all I can say. They got dirt on my name, but the truth still remains. Every scar tells a story, every loss left to flame. They got dirt on my name, but they can't take my soul. I've been broken, I've been lost, but I never let go. Let them talk, let them judge, let them throw another stone. At the end of the day, I'm still here, and I'm still standing alone. Yeah. Dirt on my name, fire in my bones. Wake up, get up, win the day. The alarm goes off, I hit the floor. Another chance to become more. Every sunrise brings a test to see if I'll give my best. I've learned success starts early on, long before the day is gone. Every choice I make today shapes the future on the way. No waiting for motivation spark. I build momentum in the dark, because discipline remains long after comfort fades. When fatigue appears, I stay engaged, because every challenge turns the page. Win the morning, win the day, every challenge clears the way. Win the morning, stand and fight, turning every setback into strength and light. Win the morning, no retreat, built through discipline and relentless belief. Mirror reflex, consistent work, not shortcuts and not luck. Every mile and every rep is another promise kept. I've learned the people who succeed commit to action, not just dreams. In every difficult season won, build who you'll become. The clock keeps ticking, I stay locked in. Every new day is a chance to win. Win the morning, win the day, every challenge clears the way. Win the morning, stand and fight, turning every setback into strength and light. Win the morning, no retreat, built through discipline and relentless belief. The day begins before the sun, that's where many victories are won. One more step One by one. Yeah. I catch myself talking with the same rough tone, same clenched jaw, same way of carrying the load, same habit of hiding every wound deep inside, like pain is something a man should survive. I spent years running from the man my father was, blaming every scar on the things he never does. Every mile I drove, every bridge I burned, trying to become someone different in return. But life's got a way of circling around, bringing old ghosts back when you're feeling down. And sometimes I see pieces of him in me. The truth hits harder than it should be. I carry his blood, but I carry my own soul. And somewhere between the two, I'm learning to let go. The man in the mirror ain't my father, but I can see him there in the way I fight my battles, in the weight I choose to bear. The man in the mirror ain't my father. I'm more than where I'm from. I'm breaking chains he handed down, one by one. My brother used to tell me, don't let the past aside, don't let old pain become the man inside. Back then I didn't understand what he meant. Now those words are worth more than every cent. This town still remembers every mistake I made, like they got my failures carved into a gravestone. But they don't see the nights I spent rebuilding myself, picking up the pieces nobody else helped. Family left scars deeper than any fist could throw. Some won't stay hidden when nobody goes, but I refuse to pass that hurt down the line. The pain stops here, this life is mine. And in the mirror ain't my father, but I can see him there in the way I fight my battles, in the weight I choose to bear. The man in the mirror ain't my father. I'm more than where I'm from. I'm breaking chains he handed down, one by one. Father, I spent years angry, years blaming, years trying to outrun your shadow. Now I see you were carrying wounds too, but that doesn't mean I have to carry them forever. Who somehow stayed alive. The man in the mirror ain't my father. He's stronger than the pain. He's turning family scars into something that remains. They doubted him, they judged him, they said he'd be the same. But the man in the mirror broke the chain. Yeah, the man in the mirror broke the chain and walked away. The graveyard in my heart, I grew up where the church bells rang every Sunday morning, where the old men talked tough and the winters came without warning. Everybody knew your business before you even spoke, and every dream felt too big for the town where I broke. They said I'd never leave these county lines alive, just another lost kid trying too hard to survive. They laughed at my ambition, laughed at the songs I'd write, but they weren't there in the darkness when I fought through the night. I carried my family's burdens like chains around my soul, trying to save everybody while losing my control. The people I loved the most became strangers in the end. Now I'm learning some wounds never truly meant, and every mile I ran, the ghost kept following. Every bridge I crossed, the pain kept calling me. This town's a graveyard, filled with names I knew, filled with broken promises and dreams that never grew. This town's a graveyard, but I'm still standing tall. I buried pieces of myself, but I survived it all. My brother and I used to race down the railroad tracks, talking about the future and never looking back. Now I stand alone where we carved our names in wood, trying to make peace with the things life took. My old man wore pride like armor on his chest, never said he loved me, but I always did my best. Every job, every song, every fight that I won was another attempt to become enough for his son. Now the fields feel empty and the nights feel long. Sometimes grief sounds louder than a country song, but I keep moving forward with the scars I earned, because some lessons only come after everything burns. This town's a graveyard, filled with names I knew, filled with broken promises and dreams that never grew. This town's a graveyard, but I'm still standing tall. I bury pieces of myself, but I survived it all. Mama still prays for me, I know she does. Brother, I miss your laugh more than words can say. Father, I spent my whole life chasing your approval. Now I'm just trying to forgive. This town's a graveyard, but it couldn't bury me. Every scar became a road, every wound became a key. It was a graveyard, but I'm not going down. I turned heartbreak into fire, rose above this town. They judged me, they doubted me, they counted me out from the start. But I'm still breathing, still fighting with the graveyard in my heart.